how to build mental toughness in 4 simple steps. Look, successful people come in all different shapes and sizes, backgrounds, and everything, but they all share one thing in common. They are all mentally tough. There's a lot of mentally tough people. There's a lot of successful people that aren't very physically strong, but there's no massively successful people that aren't very mentally strong. So, 4 quick tips that you could do right now to get instantly more mentally tough. Number 1, you need a rock-solid foundation. You need to know who you are and what you believe. Big thing those successful people have in common, they know who they are. That's how you're able to dig down deep when the going gets tough. You're solid. Whether you win, whether you lose, that doesn't affect who you are. The inner self, the person that you are, your beliefs, your core values, your character, that virtue that's developed within you. So you need to know who you are. You look at the greatest warriors of all time, the Spartans, the samurai, the Aztecs, the U.S. military. They know who they are. They know what they believe. Number 2, you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And the way you do that is every day you have a courage of the day. One thing you do that scares you. One thing that you're doing every single day that's going to push you outside of your comfort zone. Something that makes you a little bit nervous. Something that maybe frightens you a little bit. And again, nothing stupid, nothing crazy. You want to be intelligent about it. But you have to do one thing every day that scares you, that makes you uncomfortable. So if your comfort zone right now is this small, if you don't push up against the sides, in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, your comfort zone is still very small. But if you push up against it, eventually it grows. Now, if you stop there, that becomes your comfort zone in 10 years. You need to keep pushing up against your comfort zone so you keep expanding the circle. So every day, one thing that scares you, within reason, that's your courage of the day. Number 3, you need to identify mental toughness role models. That means people you know in your life or people that you've seen that are mentally tough. That's why a lot of top athletes, a lot of very successful people, they have their pictures up on their wall. They watch a lot of their videos on YouTube. They watch biographies. They read biographies. They know what mental toughness looks like. You need to get a picture of what mental toughness looks like. So you need to identify who your mental toughness role models are and envision how you can integrate their mental toughness into who you are. You don't want to be someone else, but you want to integrate that information with your personality. Number 4, you need a short mental toughness cue. What that means is maybe it's a song, maybe it's a word, maybe it's a short phrase, just something short that you could tell yourself when the going gets tough. When you feel like quitting, when you get down, anytime you're feeling tired, bored, lazy, peer pressured, tempted to do something you know you shouldn't be doing, you need a quick, short, either mental image, some kind of picture in your head, a word, a go-to phrase, like I said, a song, a movie, a YouTube video, something that could pick you up right away. Ideally, it's something you say to yourself or an image you get in your mind. For me, I think back to Rocky IV, when his manager was saying to him, no pain, no pain. So when I would feel tired, when I felt like quitting, when the going gets tough, I tell myself, no pain. Now that works for me. That might not work for you. You got to do what works for you. So come up with your short mental toughness cue. Like I said, it could be a song, a word, a phrase, a picture, an image, whatever it is. You need something that you're telling yourself in those difficult moments. So let's recap. All successful people, as they come in different shapes, sizes, and backgrounds, every single successful person is mentally tough. There's no one who's successful that is not very mentally tough. So how do you build that? As we said, 4 steps. Have a rock-solid foundation. Know who you are and what you believe. Number 2, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And that comes by doing your courage of the day every single day for the rest of your life. That's a lifelong project. Number 3, write down and identify your mental toughness role models. And number 4, have some kind of short mental toughness cue that you could tell yourself or think about in that moment when the going gets tough. If you do these strategies, you will definitely get more mentally tough. Absolutely, positively guaranteed. But you got to put the work in. You got to train your brain. Mindset makes the difference. Start getting mentally tough today.